Hello everyone and welcome to my first ministry update. If you are watching this, the chances are you are my ministry partner, in which case thank you so much for joining me and saying yes to reaching out to Cornell. For this first video, I just want to be able to share what you can expect from my updates, as well as what I've been doing recently in my travel to Ithaca. My letters to you will be short and sweet, because we've all been there when we've received these update letters, and usually this happens. Ooh, a ministry update. Which can result in this.
Wow, these are a lot of things to pray for. Eeny, meeny, miny.
Or this.
Dear God, please bless everything in this email. Amen.
I know I'm only joking, but seriously, out of consideration for you, I'll keep them short and to the point. I'll also leave more stories to share in person. How I share to plan these updates is in something I like to call ELVU, or Levo, or Ooh. I will keep you updated by this. ELVU stands for emails, videos, letters, and one-on-ones. Hopefully I'll be sending these updates bi-monthly and eventually get to monthly when I can. Between emails, letters, and videos, I'll try to vary them throughout the months to come. In these updates, I will tell you certain things about the students, for example, having a student of the month, so you can see the faces that you are reaching. In addition to that, I'll show you locations around campus, where students hang out, what we do, as well as intervarsity terms, I like to call lingos of the month. The first lingo that I like to teach you is NSO, or New Student Outreach. NSO takes place at the beginning of September or late August, depending on schools. It's when new students come in and they begin to explore, and so we take advantage of that, and we go out to reach them and share with them the gospel, making relationships, inviting them to fellowship, because first-year students are so much more open to exploring and investigating. This past week, I visited Ithaca, and I went to meet with various pastors as well as the students that were there. When I got to Ithaca, one of the first things I did was to meet with the students. They were very eager to meet me, and we had a great time just hanging around and getting to know each other. Asian American InterVarsity at Cornell has actually been said to be one of the most dynamic fellowships on campus, which is great considering that Cornell was once known as the heathen upon the hill, because it was one of the first Ivy Leagues that were founded upon secular principles. In addition to meeting with the students, I also got to meet with some of the local pastors. I met with them to discuss partnerships, and they said that they could go back to the missions board and have me email them and come later in the year to have a face-to-face meeting to discuss what a partnership with these churches would look like. The students here are very committed, and they love intellectual conversations, particularly spiritually. I remember one time there was a group of them just hanging out, and so I went up to them to see what they're talking about, and it turns out that they were discussing how often you should mention hell in evangelism. It's like, I was like, why are you discussing that? But they just like a good challenge and to talk it over and to have these intellectual, conversational semi-debates. To be honest, my visit to Ithaca was a little overwhelming, mostly because when I met with the students, I can get the sense that I had some very big expectations to fill. And all in all, it's not that bad, but when one of the students come up to you and say that they have very high standards, and they start grilling you with questions like, what is your testimony? What do you believe the role of the fellowship is? How do you believe that we should love? What is your focus going to be when you come? It can be a little overwhelming. Thank you so much. Thank you for saying yes to joining me in transforming the lives at Cornell. Thank you so much for joining me in reaching and changing the campus culture of Cornell. Thank you for helping me go and to transform students' lives change the campus culture, and develop world changers. Hopefully as the months go by, I will get a better hang of this and will increase the quality of these videos. Alright, thank you so much. See you later.